First tonight, a city in crisis. A manhunt ends. Police say they capture the men who shot Sergeant Isaac Carrington. Tonight, we learn about the clues that led police to them.
And the fight against the spiraling violence in Baltimore. Governor Larry Hogan arrives in the city with new resources to track down criminals and a new way to get them behind bars. We have live team coverage of the city in crisis.
Alexa Ashwell will join us in just a few moments with information about how police found the people they say were involved in the shooting of Sergeant Carrington.
First, Jeff Abel joins us live about the change the governor wants. Jeff?
Well, you know, Governor Hogan hit the streets of West Baltimore here today, armed with a whole new round of weapons for the city's war on crime. It's a few minutes after school, and on North Avenue, they're giving kids a fighting chance.
I'm a hope dealer. That's what I try to do, is deal hope in these people and just teach them how to give themselves a chance.
For 25 years, Umar Boxing's after-school program has steered kids away from crime. And today, the governor came walking through the door.
They do some wonderful things.
The governor, who's so frustrated with the city's soaring crime rate, announced some new tactics of his own today.
We've already started aerial patrols of the city. We have at least 10 helicopters, which are already flying over the city.
He's dedicating 10 of the city's helicopters to patrol from the sky, and on the ground, state troopers will begin serving outstanding warrants. The governor is also ordering the attorney general to begin prosecuting some of the city's most violent criminals.
I'm not the mayor of Baltimore City. I'm not going to take over the job of the police commissioner or the prosecutor here, but we are going to do everything we can to assist them and back them up and to keep the citizens safe.
The governor also wants to expand programs like this one, where 85% of its young boxers earn discipline and a diploma. Well, just about 20 minutes ago, City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby responded to the governor's latest proposals. Here's what she had to say.
What I can say is that I look forward to sitting down with the governor and actually having a conversation about real solutions. I've attempted to do that throughout the past year to no avail, and I'm encouraged that he has finally taken interest in actually changing the lives and the communities that are being impacted by the plague of violence in our city.
According to Mosby, her office now carries a 92% conviction rate for violent felony crimes. We're live in Northwest Baltimore. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.
Thank you, Jeff. The shooting of Sergeant Isaac Carrington left a city in crisis stunned and an officer fighting for his life. A brazen robbery in the middle of the day in front of his house. The manhunt lasted for more than a month, but tonight the people accused of shooting Sergeant Carrington sit behind bars. And now there are new details in the arrests in the shooting of Sergeant Carrington. Some high-tech clues led to those arrests. Alexa Ashwell joins us live now from police headquarters with how this case also helped solve 6 other crimes. Alexa.
Yes, Jennifer, these court documents show it was a violent crime that led investigators to the 2 suspects in Sergeant Isaac Carrington's case. That investigation led to 3 other arrests in a series of crimes mostly happening in Northeast Baltimore.
Newly obtained court documents outline what led investigators to 25-year-old Kevon Foster and 18-year-old Rashad Nesmith in the robbery and shooting of Sergeant Isaac Carrington outside his home in Northeast Baltimore, August 8th.
This is what collaboration and true collaboration really looks like.
Days after Sergeant Carrington was shot, court documents show Baltimore police and ATF agents arrested Foster for a carjacking and murder that occurred back in June. His car, allowing investigators to piece together Sergeant Carrington's case. The documents show police found Foster and Nesmith's fingerprints inside the car, and the car's GPS placed the vehicle where Carrington was shot along with Foster's cell phone. A search of Nesmith's phone revealed a picture of Carrington's stolen handgun, the documents say, and inside his home was one of the guns used in the sergeant's shooting. The second gun was later found at another location.
We were also able to charge Foster and a third man, 17-year-old Christopher Santiago, with the string of recent shootings, armed robberies, and carjackings, and a homicide.
Santiago and Foster are now charged with killing a man on Franconia Drive in Northeast Baltimore back in June.
I heard 6 shots.
The investigation then leading police to 2 more arrests in a triple shooting that killed a 16-year-old at the Alameda Shopping Center last July. 22-year-old Diamante Teal and 20-year-old William Stewart now charged with murder.
The investigative teams took these leads and essentially followed the gun.
Regarding Sergeant Carrington's case, police were not prepared to say if the motive went beyond robbery. Foster is due in court next week on other charges. Naismith is set to appear next month in this case. Reporting live outside police headquarters, Alexa Ashwell, Fox 45 News.
Thank you, Alexa. Carrington's neighbors say news of the arrest is a major relief. Neighbors say the August attack scared a lot of people who live along Summerfield Avenue. Jabir Pasha remembers hearing the shots and coming outside to find the police sergeant lying in his driveway. Since then, he says everyone has been on edge in spite of the increased police presence. He hopes these arrests will bring peace to everyone in the community.
Relieved, first of all, knowing that they caught somebody to do something as brazen as that, and his family can put some closure to, at least to a part of what was going on.
Another neighbor was also injured that day. He was in the yard with Carrington and hurt himself running away.
Sergeant Carrington was released from the hospital in mid-August after spending 2 weeks at shock trauma. For a period of time while there, he was on life support and